Arsenal have been handed a massive boost in the pursuit of Kylian Mbappe. Yes, people, welcome back to another Arsenal transfer news video. As always, if you do not want to miss daily Arsenal transfer news vids, this is the place to be. You have to subscribe down below on my road to 4,000 subscribers, and importantly, hit the bell notification button so you never miss a future video on this channel. And let me know in the comment section your thoughts on Mbappe's potential move to Arsenal. Let's not waste any more time and get straight into the tweet brought today by Talking Ball TM, stating this: Saudi PIF clubs eyeing Mbappe, they can afford the deal. Arsenal can cover player fee, but wages are a concern. Mbappe likes Arsenal and Arteta's project, but Real Madrid seems a likely destination. It is one to watch. And to be honest with you guys, I think this tweet is 100% right in what they're saying, because it aligns with what I thought this whole time. Now, people would have clicked on this video thinking, hang on a minute, he said it's a boost to Arsenal. Mbappe potentially could come to Arsenal. I'm saying he can. I still do believe Real Madrid's a likely destination, but it's a win-win situation for Arsenal. I'm going to explain it right now. Just give me 1 second. So I'm going to Fabrizio Romano's tweet, which kickstarted this whole chain of events. He said, understand PSG consider Mbappe for sale starting today. This was the bomber tweet from last night from Fabrizio Romano. Came out of the blue. I mean, we all knew it was brewing, but when this dropped, that's when we knew, okay, it's getting serious now. No one messing about. Mbappe looks like he's going to leave Real Madrid, leave PSG, sorry. Paris Saint-Germain feel Kylian Mbappe wants to leave for free in 2024. He did not communicate anything yet, despite Ali Khelafi's public statement. PSG decided to exclude Kylian Mbappe from their Japan pre-season tournament. So Mbappe looks like he's going to leave. He wants to leave for free in 2024. Why? Because it makes sense for the player. If you leave for free, you can demand more wages because the club doesn't have to pay a transfer fee for you. It then becomes a shootout. Whichever club wants to get Mbappe, they just have to offer him the most wages and the best, I guess, project that he wants to go to. So it makes sense for Mbappe to leave for free. You stay for one more season, you ride it out one more year, then you get a big move for a lot of wages in the summer. But PSG don't want that. Mbappe's their most prized asset. They spent over 100 million on him. And they know that Mbappe, on his day, I mean, for me personally, he's the best player in the world right now. You can get a lot of money for that man, even with 1 year left in his contract. We're talking north of 120 million at least, I believe. So it's no surprise that PSG want to sell him right now, this summer. But here comes the problem. Real Madrid want him for free. That's what they want. They don't have the capital to sign him right now. They just spent over 100 million on Jude Bellingham. So let me go back to my original point. Why is this a win-win for Arsenal? And this is why, in my opinion. Look, if Arsenal are able to pull off Mbappe, it's a win-win because we've signed one of the best players in the world right now. We brought in a prolific goal scorer, striker, left winger, call him what you want to call him. Dodoni scores goals. He bags them in abundance. And that's exactly what we need this Arsenal team. If you ask any Arsenal fan, what are we missing? The majority will say either a top quality defensive midfielder, because Thomas Partey is getting on in age, or a top quality goal scorer. And Mbappe is that. Now, we saw in reports that Arteta actually said that he expects Thomas Partey to stay at Arsenal and wants him to stay at Arsenal. Well, that's defensive midfield sorted for me. The only reason I wanted us to bring in a defensive midfielder is if we sold Thomas Partey. If we keep Partey, happy days. Then for me, the one position we need to address now is a proven goal scorer. Because we know Gabriel Jesus can get you goals. We know Gabriel Jesus is brilliant at linking up play. But the man will not get you 20, 25 goals a season. That's proven. And for any team that wins the Premier League, look at their side. They've got a goal scorer in there. I'm not saying it has to be a striker. When Liverpool won the league, Mohamed Salah was the one that was getting all the goals. He got 30 plus, I believe, from the wings. So it doesn't have to be a striker, but more often than not it is. Whether it's Alan Shearer at Blackburn, whether it's been Aguero for many years at Man City, whether it was last season Haaland at Man City as well. Goal scorers bring you titles. You need the bagsman up front. I love Saka to bits. I love Martinelli and Ødegaard to bits. They will not bag you 20 goals a season, 25 goals. That's my next aim for Bukayo Saka. I've said I want Saka to score 20 plus Premier League goals a season. Not 20 plus goal contributions, 20 plus league goals. Let's see if he can do it. But in the meantime, you need the goal scorer. You need someone that's just going to put the ball in the back of the net every other game at the very least. If not multiple games where he got a goal, basically 0.7 games. That's what we need to see Arsenal bring that. And Mbappe would be that. But provided Mbappe does go to Real Madrid, as we do expect, where's the other win-win for Arsenal? Well, I look at it from this sense, right? For Real Madrid to sign Mbappe, they need a lot of money. They need to bring in capital. Who do they have to sell? They're not going to sell Vinicius Jr. They ain't going to sell Rodrigo. There's no point selling Modric or Kroos because you're not going to get a lot of money for them anyway. They're old players. So then you look at the players like Valverde, Tchouaméni. That's where the win-win potential could come in for Arsenal. We know we have an interest in Aurélien Tchouaméni. We know he's a player that Arsenal have wanted to sign before, but Real Madrid have not been willing to sell. If Real Madrid sit there and go, we need to sign Mbappe this summer, PSG want to sell him. He wants out. If we don't sign him, another club might bring the money in, like Saudi, and try and get him, for example. You never know. Mbappe might be tempted by the humongous wages. You don't know in football nowadays. Then they're going to have to sell some of their assets. Valverde, Tchouaméni, if not both, have to go. And that's where Arsenal have to be fast. Because look, to sign players, you got to sell, right? Even some of the top clubs in world football. I mean, look at the time when we signed Mesut Ozil, right? We only signed Mesut Ozil because Tottenham sold Gareth Bale to Real Madrid. That was the whole song. You sold Bale, we signed Ozil. Do you get what I mean? A similar situation could happen here. So, look, even if Arsenal don't sign Mbappe, which I don't expect at this stage, I do expect him to go to Real Madrid, you can still profit off that. It's like the middleman in negotiations, right? So more often than not, the middleman is where all the money comes in. They're not actually taking part in the main transaction, but they get the byproducts and they make a profit off it because they're in the right place at the right time. And that's what Arsenal can do. If you stand in the right place, you're going to get wet. And that's what Arsenal need to do right now. So the name of the game is sell quickly, because none of this can happen if Arsenal don't sell their assets quickly. Whether it is signing a top player like Mbappe or a top player as well like Aurelien Tchouaméni, you're going to need to sell. And that's where Eddie needs to be on the phone and selling ASAP, because money is your friend in football. Cash is king, right? If you have money available, you can make options. If you're skint, if you're broke, you can't sign no one. The best deal could come available. It could be Mbappe for £40 million, let's say hypothetically. If you have no money, you can't even make that happen. You need money to have options. And that's why we need to sell right now. We spent a lot of money early in the transfer window, over 200 million. And I've loved the additions we've brought in for the most part. I think it's been really good in that sense. But the job's not finished just yet, in my opinion, man. As Kobe Bryant said best, job's not finished. So we need to sign a few more players. In my eyes, I'd love to see a defensive midfielder potentially come in. But if Thomas Partey is staying, I don't mind. I don't mind us not signing a defensive midfielder. But either way, I do believe we need either another attacker, a goal-scoring attacker, like a striker, a proper one, or a proper defensive midfielder. If you're just one of those two positions, I'm absolutely golden, man. I'm loving that to bits. But the main story today is Kylian Mbappe will be leaving PSG most likely. PSG have labelled him for sale. They're going to be ruthless in negotiations. And if Real Madrid don't stump up the cash, he could go somewhere else. Obviously, Real Madrid are holding out until 2024. Mbappe's holding out until 2024. And of course, the player has some kind of, I guess, he has a horse in the race, right? He can decide if he wants to go or not. But PSG are going to be ruthless in their stance to get rid of the player this summer. Watch this space is what I would say. I do expect a lot of developments in the Kylian Mbappe story. It's probably going to dominate the transfer window, to be honest with you guys, because Kylian Mbappe, in my eyes, is the best player in the world. He's so good, man. He's absolutely a talent. Golden generational footballer, and I'd love to see him come to the Premier League. And we're in a position as Arsenal fans right now where we can attract someone like him. Don't let any Arsenal fans on Twitter say, oh, Mbappe would never come to Arsenal. Yeah, if Man United or Man City go for him, apparently, oh, yeah, he could go there. Why not Arsenal? We're a massive club. We've got already French roots through Thierry Henry. We're in the Champions League. We've got a global fan base. We've got the most expensive squad in terms of squad value in the world right now. What's all this people saying that Arsenal can't attract someone like Mbappe? I understand if you say Real Madrid is his first choice. I agree. I do believe Real Madrid is his first choice. But you can't treat Arsenal like some banter club anymore. You can't treat Arsenal like some club where signing Mbappe is a pipe dream, as some people label it. It's not a pipe dream. We're Arsenal Football Club. No player should be a pipe dream for us. Least of all, any player in world football. So, if you're looking from that sense, we can attract these top players. Whether we will, that's a whole nother question. Whether we will go for Mbappe, that's a whole nother question. I do believe Real Madrid will be his first choice, and I won't be surprised if the player ends up at Real Madrid. But if you're Arsenal Football Club, you've got to try and sign these top players, man. That's my thoughts on it. He's available in the market, Mbappe. He's a proven goal scorer. He's electrifying. And just for a second, close your eyes and imagine Mbappe, Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Rice, Partey. That's all I'm going to say. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe down below if you're new around here on my road to 4,000 subscribers for daily Arsenal transfer news vids that you do not want to miss, and hit the notification button so you never miss a future video on this channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you believe that Mbappe will go this summer, or do you think he's going to go for free in 2024? And who do you think he's going to? My money's on Real Madrid, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'd absolutely love to hear it. Drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people in the algorithm, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Take care.